Hey, Rob, and the rest of the crew at Element Plumbing. This is Brianna from Chipmunk SEO. I promised you guys I'd send you a video, and here I am. This video is actually going to be only a few minutes long. I just wanted to point out 3 things about your website that you can make improvements on so you can get more customers finding you online and increase that revenue. The first thing I'm going to talk about is content. For Google, content is king. Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage, and then on your back service pages, you want at least 500 words on each. There are 2 big reasons for this. The first one is if you have no content, Google doesn't know to trust you or not. You may look like spam. So the more content you have and the more you talk about your service and your area of expertise, the more Google's going to rank you as being an actual expert. The second reason is because the more content you have, the more keywords you can have. And keywords are how our customers find us online, so we want to have a lot of keywords on our site. But the rule of thumb is you can only have 100 words of content for every 1 keyword. So if you want to be found for a lot of words, you got to have a lot of content. I'll go ahead and show you how those keywords kind of play a role here. So I pulled up Chandler Plumber. This is the keyword. I'm going to go ahead and ignore the Google ads here and Google guarantees because those are all sponsored and paid, and a lot of people have ad blocker. The first company that pulls up is diamondbackplumbing.com. So I'm going to be utilizing them as your competitor for the remainder of this video. The second thing I wanted to point out is I used a different keyword here for Phoenix Plumber, but I wanted to show you the Google Map Pack. This is the second topic I wanted to cover. For the Google My Business, you want to have this set up. Google My Business, you just need to enter in your contact information, get some photos going, and then you need something called citations. Citations are basically online directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, White Pages. You want to get your name out there and your company information on as many of those citations and online directories as possible. That's going to help boost you in these 3 slots, and that's where you want to be because nobody clicks view all. Obviously, we can see that the company I was going to use as your competitor is actually showing up in this location too, and they're showing up as the first website that owns. They're right now the #1 ranking for that keyword as well as Chandler Plumber. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go to their website and we'll look at them now. We can see they've got quite a bit of content. They do have some glitches near the top of their site here. Overall, it's going to be something that you guys do stand a chance to rank against, so that's good news. Now I'm going to show you my tool over here that I use for my clients. With this, I can see the backdoor information on your website right here. You guys want these ratings to be the same. This is about the security and authority of your website and the backlinks that you have linking to it. Not all backlinks are created equal, so you want to make sure that you are connecting your website to strong, authoritative websites that are relevant to your industry, okay? Out of your 36 sites that are linked up, only 17 of them have an actual link option for customers to click and be redirected to your website. You guys are currently ranking for 62 keywords, and here we can see the words. It's good that you guys are ranking #1 for your actual company name, Element Plumbing, because there is a good volume of 60 searching for that each month. And you guys being in the first position are getting about 24 customers clicking over every month to you guys. The words you want to stay away from are words like this: warm spot on floor. One, it has a pretty low search volume, only for considering this is a national keyword, okay? If they have something like area specific plumbing services Chandler, we know that that 40 volume is people in Chandler looking for plumbing services. You're in the 6th position, by the way, so you're not really getting any traffic for that. But warm spot on floor is something that can be searched anywhere in the country, and we don't know how many of those searches are actually potential customers in the service area we're targeting, okay? So be cautious of that when you're trying to set up your keywords. As far as what you're really ranking #1 in, the only one is your company name. Then it goes into the 6th spot for that plumbing services Chandler, and from there you guys are going on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th pages of Google. And nobody really clicks those other pages. As you can see, you had a bunch of zeros. All of this is kind of presenting you with about 26 organic traffic each month that you're being discovered for. So keep in mind these numbers because I'm going to go over to your competitor of that Diamondback Plumbing. Here I have them pulled up. We see they have a lot of backlinks coming from several domains, and they have over 3,000 keywords that they're ranking for. We already know they're first for Chandler Plumber and Phoenix Plumber, okay? And then we see that they're getting a huge organic traffic of nearly 2,000 each month. That's a lot of work. So Plumber Phoenix has 500 searches happening a month, and they're in the first position. So they're getting nearly 90 customers clicking to them every month because they're ranking in that first spot. So you can see why it's so important to make sure that you're fighting to be at the top. Um, what I do for my clients, if I see there's a competitor that's seriously outranking, I use this tool to go back in and find those high quality backlinks that are authoritative. And I'll click on them one by one and add them to my client's website so that they can start seeing the traffic coming through. Okay. And this is how you're going to get to ranking. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. I don't want to take up a lot of your time. Those 3 things covered again. We need to get more content on the website and focus on our keywords. We need to get our Google My Business set up with citations. And we need to be making sure we're getting good authoritative backlinks and equaling that ratio out. Another thing for your keywords to save them, when you're putting photos on your website or that Google My Business map pack, make sure the file names are keywords that you want to rank for. That will also help you get discovered. So if you implement these steps, you're going to see a lot of growth happening in not too long of time, actually. I mean, we can see the numbers of who's searching for what. So you got to know your market, know your keywords, and you guys will be golden. If you need help setting it up or have questions on how you're doing it, definitely reach out. I'd be happy to answer them. And also, because this video is for my pandemic initiative, trying to give value to other businesses, I'm going to be following up with you guys to get your feedback on what you thought of the video. I need to know that I'm not wasting my time with how long it takes to record these or wasting the time of the businesses I'm sending them to. I want to make sure that they've got that value that I'm looking to give. Thank you so much for letting me send this to you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you.